went to a favela. First we came up and there was this really big hill that we had to walk up to, and we came into this school, and they actually taught us some drums and some samba, and we did all the dancing. And afterwards we went to another school, a primary school, and we played some football with the locals.
Still, before going, you still have that back thoughts in your mind. But then once you get into the favela, you realize that it's all in your head, and it's the image that you've created based on media or things that you listen to. So it was really nice to experience it, really the life of the locals.
And I think what was really nice that they mentioned, especially Daniel, that the favelas are self-organizing. So it's not somebody who comes and creates a community, but it's themselves that create a community. And for example, at the Samba school, they buy their own instruments, they make sure they make their own bands, and they create their own community. Their people. It's not something that is fabricated or something that is put on by the government.
It is people that are just moving to the city or have moved to the city to search for opportunities, to search for a better life, to be able to provide for their families. And normally in the media you just hear about the drug trafficking and all the murders but at the end of the day, they're people just like everyone else, just trying to make a living for themselves and their families, work really hard. And I thought it was really interesting to also hear about the differences between the two favelas, Cantagalo and Pavão. The fact that some of them really work around the clock just to be able to send the money back. And we always have this one image of the favelas, and actually it's such a diverse group of people as well.
I really love that even though we come from these completely different backgrounds, like they were born or came to a favela and I come from the Netherlands, still we connected through music and through dance, and even we don't even speak the same language, but still we connected and we felt each other, we felt the music and we felt the dancing, and that was so amazing because even though we are so totally different, we can unite in the same way.
They said that it's all about the intercambio of interests, and he mentioned that when Brazilians think of intercambio, which means exchange, they always think of Brazilians going abroad, Brazilians giving information to foreigners, Brazilians like showing themselves, but it's really about the exchange between different cultures. So not only what Brazilians can give to us, but what we can give to the Brazilians back. And it's not only about exchanging information, but it's also education, culture, music, food, everything around that. And I think that's what makes it very strong and very personal.
And I think this also because they kind of built this Samba school. The place where we went to is called Samba school, but it's not actually a school where you only learn Samba, but it's actually, they present to us Samba school is actually an organization for tourists that so they can come and exchange culture. And then one of the thing is the things that we do with the drums and stuff. So I think the concept of Samba school being an organization makes the participants or the peoples that is in the organization to have this mindset that they don't just entertain people with Samba, but they also want to exchange culture. So that's why they are also curious about our systems in the favela.
And I think there's a very strong power in what they're doing with dialogue and personal stories and storytelling. For example, what we did at the Fazenda de Cordeiros, the active participation of actually planting your tree, leaving behind a trail. And today also we worked together with them, we made music with them, we created something actively with them. So I think that power of active participation and working together with people and really exchanging in a very physical way, you really learn by doing, and you also really feel connected physically and emotionally to what you're doing in that culture and in Brazil.